Hello and welcome to the Wolfchase Toyota Insider of the Memphis Tiger Network. I'm Jeff Bryant alongside Paul Goebel, men's tennis coach at the University of Memphis. And first of all, Coach, we're going to talk about your tournament down in Florida in a little bit, but let's talk a little bit about coming back from the Christmas break. That's the time you got to let the guys loose. Hopefully they maintain their conditioning and everything. I'm sure they get some one-on-ones, get a chance to get the practice facility if they're local. Some of them go home,
right, that's right.
And some of them have to go a long way home. So how did everybody come back from the break?
Yeah, it's a very scary time for coaches. The spring coaches, you can't really have any contact from the end of the fall term, which is pretty much when the final exams are, for about 5 or 6 weeks until they come back. So, you talk about, kind of some conditioning programs. You talk about keeping the practice, trying to plan some events when they're home. But it is all up to them. And so, you hope they do the best. If you're going to have a good team, you want the dedicated players that will do that. And I feel like we have that. And I've been pleased so far. They've come back looking fit and feel really good about the season.
Well, you jump right back into it. You went down to Florida Gulf Coast for their Invitational. This is a little bit different type of tournament. You take the team down there. It's not going to count toward a team RPI when everything shakes out. It'll help for the individual scores.
Right, that's right.
But it's a chance to jump right back into action.
Yeah, that's right. It's a great preparation tournament for the season. There were 4 teams: Florida Gulf Coast, Kentucky, LSU, and us, and we kind of play each other. And it's just it's a good way to get some practice, get back into the competition, which some of the guys haven't been playing as much. Kind of test some doubles lineups. We tried some different combinations. It's a good way for our new guys, the freshmen, to kind of see what it's going to be like in the spring. So, it's a good way to start. It kind of, helps kind of relieve the coach that we're going to be ready for the season.
How did you feel? I mean, how did they play down there? Of course, the wins, again, won't go on the team record, but from what you were telling me a while ago, they played pretty well.
Yeah, we had a really good result. Doubles, we playing very, very well. Won most of our matches. Singles, we had some great results, beat some ranked players for the other teams. It doesn't go for our team, results, but we really built a lot of confidence from that event.
And that's good because you're going to jump back into a Big 12 team Monday at noon. Oklahoma State comes to Memphis.
Yeah, Oklahoma State, they're very well coached. Jay Wadia has done a fantastic job there. They've been top 25 the last few years. They're going to be there again this year. It's probably one of the best teams we've hosted at home. We hosted Baylor last year, which was probably the highest ranked team we've hosted, but this is definitely one of the best home matches we've had. So we hope to get a good crowd. It's on that Martin Luther King Monday, 12 o'clock at the Racquet Club of Memphis. So we're hoping to get some fans. And it'll be a good way. It's a tough opening match to the season, but I think it'll be a good test to kind of see where our team is.
You're building some RPI right off the bat. For the individuals, it was Florida Gulf Coast. For the team and the individuals, it's Oklahoma State. Then you jump right down into Athens later this month for the ITA Kickoff Classic. So it looks like you're trying to get a really solid foundation for the spring.
We got a really tough start, but it doesn't ease up a whole lot as we go. But yeah, that indoors, as you mentioned, down in Athens, we play Louisville. And then the winners and losers will play against each other next day, whether Georgia or Santa Barbara, and they're both excellent teams too. So our first 3 matches, will be very, very highly ranked teams, and hopefully, getting that tough competition early in the season will help us later in the year. How
do you feel, and kind of what are your hopes here and the potential maybe for the spring season for Memphis tennis?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think we have a young team, but I feel like they're worked as hard as any team we've had, and they're super excited for the season. Want to see what they can prove. We got a lot of talent and a lot of potential. I think our league is very, very strong. 5 or 6 teams making the NCAA tournament is a real possibility. Numerous teams ranked inside the top 20 is a serious possibility. So, we want to be right there in that mix, and I think we will be. I think, we just got to avoid injuries. I think we got to keep trying to improve a little bit each day. Just kind of enjoy, the whole season as it comes. And if we do that, I think it'll be a fun year.
Big thing for you guys is you host the championships of the Racquet Club this year. So if you go in with a good seeding, and play well at the tournament here in Memphis, you're going to have a chance, if you don't win the tournament, at least for an at-large.
Yeah, that's right. That's, it's a huge advantage to host. And we've been fortunate to host it a couple of times in the last few years, and we've made the finals both times, winning one of the championships. So We know what a big thing it is to host. We're going to have a great crowd. It'll be a great environment, something to really look forward to. So definitely the goal of the season is to position ourselves to make sure we're in a good position for that tournament.
All right, Coach. Well, best of luck Monday against Oklahoma State.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
That is head coach Paul Goebel. I'm Jeff Brightwell for the Wolfchase Toyota Insider on the Memphis Tiger Network.